Okay, in today's video, we're going to be at the abandoned homestead, checking some cameras. I'm going to show you guys some weird pictures I got out there. Let me know what they are down in the comment section below. And then we're going to make it back to the house here and set up a camera and try to catch those hogs, or that hog. I say though, there's only one big one. Try to catch that hog on camera, see if it come back, if it lived, or if we got other ones in the area. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So that is the thing. If they show up and we can get a shot, we're showing no mercy on the attackers, on the wild boar. No mercy at all. Lesson learned last time. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We picked up a lot of new subscribers from our last video of the old hog shooting, and we've had a lot of comments talking about we need to better protect ourselves whenever I'm going out to feed the chickens and letting the chickens out and feeding the pigs and the mini horses. So we'll discuss that here in a little bit, but right now, if you guys are not familiar with the channel, at the new property at the abandoned homestead, if you guys are not familiar with our channel, we bought a separate property that we have been cleaning up. But today, I'm going to go pull some cameras out of the woods that we've been trying to catch a bear on. If you guys didn't know, we have signs of bear living on this property. It's 130 acres, like in the middle of a lot of federal protected land. It's a perfect habitat for mountain lions, bobcats, bear, and hogs and all that stuff. And we actually seen pictures from our neighbor's property of a bunch of wild hogs out here also. And the previous owner told us that there are bear, and we found sign. So spring is just around the corner. The leaves are starting to bud out all over Oklahoma. You can see that tree right there. So what I want to do is I want to go pull my cameras that we put up at the bear station. It's probably a good time to leave them out there, but I want to go ahead and pull them out and check them before he gets really ticky here. Like really ticky. He's going to be back here. You can tell Gabby's already found something over there. But I want to go out there now and check them. Maybe we'll have something on camera that I'll show you guys in today's video. If I have anything interesting, I will show you guys, and we'll talk about it also. So right now, let's go pull them. We may make our way back out before everything just starts budding out to put them up, because springtime is when the bears are going to be the most active, right? Coming out of hibernation and all that. Even though we've seen some activity out here already, this will, the next few weeks will be probably the time we need them out there, but I want to check them anyway. So let's go out there, get them. I do have some extra protection with me today. I got Gabby, I got my Glock 9mm, and I got a 45. That's a lot of you guys are talking about whenever I shot that pig, that hog, that wild boar a few days ago, that I needed a bigger caliber weapon. And I have a 45 on me, and I had that whenever we were searching for it. And I also had a 243 rifle. So yeah, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Right now, let's go out here, hope we don't get attacked. But if we do, we'll have it on camera this time. Come on, guys. You can just see everything starting to green up here in Oklahoma. It's quite the little walk over there. We'll pick back up if we see anything. And once we get to the bait station, we'll see if anything's messed with it. Best case scenario, we don't get attacked by a bear or a wild hog that are living out here, or a mountain lion, because we've got prints. We've seen prints of some big cat prints in the snow a month or two ago. So we know the threat's here, and we always carry when we're on this property, no matter what. Come on, Gabby. There's all kinds of signs of rooting up all over the place. I found a bunch down there, right here. So this tells me the pigs are over here. You need to be careful. Also, it could be armadillo, because armadillos do root around, but that's a pretty good little spot there. Could be hogs. There's a lot of hogs, would be a big area like that, but it's all over the place. So they've been rooting around here, eating acorns and stuff, bugs. There's the bear tree. If you guys didn't know, bear will scratch trees and stumps looking for bugs and insects and stuff like that. And we found them here. And then down there at the waterfall, on that spring, we found a big old pile of fresh bear poop. It's been a while back, and the neighbor and the previous owners told us 100% there's a bear living out here. Just in case we walk up on one. Come here, Gabby. Come here, guys. We're coming up on the bear station right here. Just a second. Hope we got some pictures. We'll be able to tell if anything has messed with the bucket and all that. Did you find guys? Okay. I'm gonna say no bear, but found this because we still got, there's a, you know, all the gnats in that thing. But we got 2 cameras set up. We'll pull those cameras. If there's anything on there, I'll show you guys. We'll have to be able to see how many pictures are on there at least. 166 pictures, so we got something up here. Let's see how many pictures we got on this one. 26. That's not promising. I'll walk to the edge over here. Once I see that water running, I know it's got to be. We'll be able to hear it shortly. Oh yeah, it's running as good as ever. Yeah, we might go down and get a drink. So if you guys are new here, we have a spring coming out of the hillside all the way down. There's a waterfall down there. It goes all the way to the creek. Okay, we got a few interesting things. What is that? Is that a coyote with mange? What is that? Then we got the raccoons that showed up, but we have a serious issue with, I'm guessing, the neighbor's dogs. And you guys will see throughout this, there's a lot of different dogs. There's this little pack. I actually got some footage of this Pyrenees, this guard dog coming up on camera while I was out there working. I'll put it up here in just a second. They're running around on the creek. That looks like a coyote to me. There's another coyote. But then I don't think we're ever going to get any bears with all the dogs out here. Look at that. 2 Great Pyrenees and then another one. So that one, oops. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with these neighbors' dogs just roaming at all times of the night. And then we got a little deer, and then we got a raccoon. These things can climb up anything. Look at that. It's getting that little piece of ham that I left up there. These raccoons are super resourceful. It's crazy. You guys will see the coon a couple more times. Just check it out. It's pretty cool. Look at just climbing right back down. And then we have that dog. Almost looks like Mojo. Yep, looking for that ham. But we got a serious problem with stray dogs running around. We'll have to address that sometime. No! What is it, a snake?
It is? No. Why is it dying?
It moved. It had a heart attack.
What? Y'all freaking out? Oh yeah. It's gonna go up your boot, Brandon, up your leg. Gabby will get Gabby. Come guys.
No.
Gabby. What's your thoughts on that big boar that came up after Pearl and Percy?
I wish I would have got to see it.
Yep, we got a lot of comments on that video.
I guess you don't know how to put how many bullets to put in a gun.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. It's crazy.
Gabby dropped it.
Brandy's talking about, we had a lot of comments saying, Gabby's on the hunt for mice. We had a lot of comments saying, I can't believe that you had a half empty magazine in your pistol. Only 6? I mean, like, some of y'all got pretty hateful. Well, my thing is, you guys aren't familiar with the Glock 43. You can see that. It only holds 6. It's a compact Glock. I actually have another one that has extended mag on it. This particular one doesn't. It was the closest one I could find to grab after that hog. If I do it all over again, I went in, got my camera, set it up all nicely so you guys could see everything, got my rifle out, took my time and just boom. But in the spur of the moment, first time we've ever seen a wild hog out there, especially a big boar, ramming the fence to the pig pen, trying to get into Pearl and Percy. It was like, I gotta get the closest thing. What?
She laid down in that.
That's gross.
Well, and you weren't like going hog hunting.
No.
Like you were asleep.
Yeah, I just got up, but I grabbed the closest weapon, which was my Glock 9mm 43. It did have home defense rounds in it. That's what we carry. Like I said, if I do it all over again, I would have got my AR-15 with 15 30-round mags, and we would just unload it on this thing. That's how some of you guys are acting towards us. It's pretty comical reading some of the comments. But yeah, the Glock 43, this one right here, what I got, I carry every day. That's my everyday carry. Only holds 6. Now my other one that I got on today is my 45, and this is actually one of the first pistols I bought years and years ago as a Taurus. Actually shoots really well. It holds like 12, and this was actually, that 45 was in the house. So yes, like Brandy said, we weren't hog hunting at that particular time. It was just a spur of the moment, adrenaline going, and for me to be able to get center mass and make a shot on this pig and then shoot it as it's running was actually pretty impressive. And we found a lot of blood. Now we did see some buzzards. We did see some buzzards flying around the property. Me and Gabby and Gracie went looking. I didn't find anything, but we're still keeping an eye out for it. It's probably going to come back, or another one might come back since she's more likely in heat. But yeah, so that is what's going on. We will not be unprepared anymore. I guess even when I go out to feed the chickens, I better be carrying.
Right here.
You guys can see where the water has come up. That's how high it got. I just don't know if this is if the water will set this off, if it'll trigger it. And we'll check it in a few days and we'll see what they get. I wish I had some bait. I talked to a neighbor the other day. He said they got pictures of a family of otters down here, which isn't unexpected because they love the clean, fresh, cool water that this creek offers. Look at this. Isn't it crazy to have this creek running through the property? Okay, let's head back up to the house. I want to set up a camera also to see if we can't get this wild hog or other hogs baited in to see what there is out there. May end up just getting a bunch of deer, but we may get a picture of the hog too. We'll see. Okay, so we're back home now. You guys seen the pictures on the trail cam. Obviously no bear or mountain lions or anything like that. Got a lot of dogs, That's gonna not be very good when it comes deer hunting season, and we got a lot of dogs running around, so we'll have to address that sometime or the other. We'll have to find out where they're living. But we're back home now. And I'm gonna set this camera up. We're gonna walk out here. I'm gonna find a little spot to put it where I think there's some heavy traffic, and kind of go from there. So if you're new here, you guys get to see a little bit of the new property. Go back and check out some of the older videos. You'll see like a tour and stuff. It's amazing. We do have those animals out there, and it's kind of one of them things. Do we let the girls go down to the creek by themselves, you know, or with Gabby? Do we have to just keep an eye on them all times because there is a potential threat out there? Just one of them things. We're not scared out there by any means. We're not just lurking around the place just like we're gonna get attacked by every little thing. So I think it's okay at this point. We don't have any pictures of the bear or mountain lion. We've just seen signs of stuff. And as long as the German Shepherd's with them, I think they're gonna be okay. Can a mountain lion or bear kill a German Shepherd? Absolutely. But it gives any of us a chance to either escape or defend ourselves. So with the girls going down to the creek, and we could see the girls at all times from where we're at, where we're working up top and stuff. The girls are right there. So it's not like we can't see them and all that. And we're within a 20-second run down to the creek to get them and all that. So that's just something I wanted to address, is we're not gonna live in fear out there just because there's potential of those threats. We'll be cautious, but we're not gonna live in fear, if that makes sense. We're still gonna let kids be kids. We're still gonna wander around. We're still gonna let the dogs wander around. So we'll just throw that out there for you guys. Chew on a little bit. So I found a good spot. German Shepherds are over here. A good clear spot where I know there's a trail right over there for the deer use and stuff all the time, and it's closer to the house. This is the area where the hog ran into, came out of the woods into that, and when they found a mouse or something, and then whenever we were tracking it, the blood trail ended right over there on the other side of the property. So that I'm guessing the hog could have made a circle or went over there or something, but I think this would be a good spot. So I'm gonna set the camera up on that tree right there, I think. Maybe set up on that pine. I'm gonna set up on that tree, put the corn right here. I'll go grab the corn. I'm gonna set the camera up first. Drove the Ranger out here, but I have a flat tire on the front that has to get fixed. I haven't addressed that issue yet with it. We haven't really needed it, but now I was going to the property all the time and then coming out here, checking cameras and putting corn out. I'm gonna have to get that fixed this week. You can see we almost got like a road. I could actually probably drive my truck down through here. This road goes to my buddy's house, actually his property over here. So that is the thing. If they show up and we can get a shot, we're showing no mercy on the attackers, on the wild boar. No mercy at all. Lesson learned last time. I think I have a little more time to set things up. I rushed it last time, the adrenaline's going. Lesson learned though, the situation occurs again. And if I catch a hog ramming that, I think I have enough time to go get everything set up and take care of it that way. It was just one of them things. I was like, man, I got to get this thing down, got to get away from the fence. But lesson learned for sure on maybe reacting too quickly when I had more time. Just part of it, part of learning. Okay, I got some corn here. Put it back this up there. Gracie, you want some corn? Okay, keep the dogs from eating the corn, huh, Gracie? I think we'll be in good shape. 50-pound bag of corn, got the camera right there. This will attract something for sure. All right, so we're good to go. Trying to bait the attacker back in just to see if there's any more out here. If you guys aren't familiar with hogs, they like to roam a lot. And like my neighbor said, it seemed like for him, every 2 years he'd see them. First time we've seen them at all, when we first bought the property, we've seen a lot of sign of them. That was back in 2019. So that tells you they're out here, but they're not like just everywhere. They're gonna come every day and get you type of deal. We need to make our way across the creek sometime and set up a station over there, because there's a whole nother like 60 or 70 acres on the other side of the creek that we've only been over there like once or twice. But we did find a road over there, and I need to find and see if I can actually get access through the other property to my property. That would be a game changer, because crossing the creek in a vehicle right now is just nearly impossible. I don't even want to attempt it right now, honestly. The water goes up and down so much. There's no road access over there from the creek. It's on the opposite side going to the creek, if that makes sense. Boy, the wind is picking up here. We got a storm going to be rolling in tonight and tomorrow. It's supposed to more rain here in Oklahoma. We go so long with the drought, then we get all this rain. It's been crazy. Okay, we'll keep you guys updated if we get anything on camera out here, any more hogs or whatever, you know. And let me know what that one picture was. It was like a mangy coyote or a mangy dog that was in front of the camera. I could not make it out I could not make out what it was. Let me know what you guys think it was, but it was pretty nasty. And what's your suggestion on the neighbor's dogs? There's really nothing we could do about it. We're not living out there. But I'm just thinking ahead in the future, whenever we start deer hunting out there and dogs come rolling up on you, it just ruins the whole hunt. And it's happened to me a lot over the years of hunting. So give me some suggestions on that. What do you guys think we could do about that? Something's already roaming around. Something's running over there. What is that? Wouldn't that be crazy if Hogzilla came running around the corner right now and start eating that corn? Oh, it's the chicken scratching over there. I can hear the leaves and stuff. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.